Ask your neighbor, what are you called to? Hello? What are you called to? For I need you to know you're not called to heaven. Oh, I wonder if I can preach in here. The Lord did not save you to go to heaven. Uh-oh. You all got quiet on me again. Oops. You see, that's a part of the problem. Because some of us, all we did was to come to the Lord for an after-death plan. You ain't talking to me. Well, we weren't called to go to heaven. That's not what we were called for. We were called to accomplish God's purpose in the earth. Heaven is where we rest when we finish working. Oh, you're not talking to me. We were called to be world changers and life changers. And we are all called for particular purpose. Do you know your purpose? Do you have a revelation for where God is seeking to get you? See, that's why sometimes we don't stay the course, because we don't know the mind of God. Elisha understood the mind of Christ re him. He may not have known the fullness. He may not have known what time it would be, but he knew where God was leading him. He was called to take over from Elijah. Let me help you out. Because he knew what he was called to. When he went, he left everything. His position as part owner and manager. And he left his position as manager of a big farm, because based on the number of oxen that were plowing, you know the farm was big. Come on, I want us to catch this. He left his big management position to go to serve with Elijah, because the call he got was the replacement of Elijah. But I want you to stay now, because we're going somewhere that you need to stay. Stay with me. Open your eyes, your ears, and your mind. Catch this. The cloak was thrown on him, but it was taken back. I want you to stay with me. The prophetic mantle was thrown on him as an indication that that was his call. An indication that that was God's mind for him. But Elijah took it off and put it back on, because it was not yet his time. God help me. He just got a revelation of the plan of God for his life. I wonder if we can preach in here. Now, part of the challenge with some of us is that when God gives us the revelation, we want the manifestation immediately. But God gave you the revelation so that when you're going through the process of preparation, you will not leave the course, because you know where you're going. Lord God. I don't know if you get it. I wonder if we can preach in here. Let me take you a little deeper. Now, when Elijah took back his coat, his mantle, his cloak, catch this. The promotion, I want you to stay here now. Stay right here, so no, catch this. The promotion for Elisha was to move from manager to servant. Lord God, I wonder if you're here with me. Elisha was manager of his father, big farm. He was leading the oxen that were behind all the other yokes of oxen, because he was overseeing the process. He was the one running things with an expectation to inherit the business he was managing. The Lord comes and says, I'm calling you higher. Give him evidence that he's going to be chief prophet. And after he walked away from what he had to take hold of what God said he had for him, his next move was to make Elijah tea. Oh, you see, you ain't talking to me. His move was now to carry Elijah bag. Look where the Lord brought him. If you look with natural eyes, that's a demotion. Come on, talk to me. How do you move from management to go make tea? Some of you don't even know the name of the person in your office that walk around and make tea, because they're not important. Lord have mercy. You simply call them the office attendant. I wonder if I can preach in here. You see, when you don't know the mind of God, you will mistake your promotion for a demotion. I wonder if I can preach in here. For God will be seeking to prepare you, and you don't even recognize what he's doing. No, catch this. The Lord brought him into the personal space of the chief prophet. Oh, catch this now. No, interestingly, he was not sent to the school of the prophets, and there were several. His mentor supervised the schools of the prophets, but he was not sent to the schools of the prophet. He was sent to serve the head of the school. Make the tea, carry the bag, do his bidding. But he did it faithfully and stayed the course because he understood the mind of God. He knew that there was a call on him to be the replacement for Elijah. So when he was making the tea, he was watching how Elijah operated. When he was carrying the bag, he was learning the operations, the lifestyle, Lord have mercy, of a real prophet. It was a blessing to have been brought into the inner circle, because he got to see it. He got the chance for the impartation. He got the chance for the up close and personal experience. He got the chance to move beyond theory to practical. Hello. But guess what? Sometimes God is positioning us, and because we don't know the mind of God, we see it as a problem and we skip out the course. Because guess what? That's the only job that would have brought him close to Elijah. Because otherwise he would have to stay with the school. And by the way, he would have come in as a freshman. He would have come in as a rookie. He would have been down the bottom of the ladder. But God said, hey, I want you to know it like it is. Can I take you a little deeper? There is even further evidence that it was a promotion. The Bible said if you give a prophet a glass of water because he's a prophet, you receive a prophet's reward. Oh, you ain't talking to me. In other words, I can get prophet reward without being prophet. I just need to learn how to take care of prophet. God, I wish I could preach in here. Don't you therefore understand that when it was that he was moved to be the servant of the chief prophet, every time he met the tea, he was getting prophet reward. Every time he carried the water, he was getting prophet reward. That was greater than his best day leading oxen on the farm. Anybody here? You see, some of us, because we don't understand the move of God, we miss out on some great opportunities. When you understand how God deals with his anointed, when you understand how God deals with his people whom he has chosen to put in particular places in the kingdom, then you are able to tap into blessings that you otherwise would have no access to. But too many of us, because we don't know it, we treat set man like ordinary. We treat prophet like nobody. Oh, you're not talking to me. Here is the problem. Because we don't understand, you go to the prophet with your hand out. You always want something from them, not knowing that your greater blessing is to give something to them. Oh, I wish I could preach in here. Don't you understand? It is as I bless the prophet that I get the prophet's reward. You're able to get the prophet's reward without the prophet's stress. When you learn to bless the prophet. I wonder if I can preach in here. Help! Come on here, Zion. The Abrahamic blessing says, when the Abrahamic blessing is upon you, they that bless you are blessed. And if they curse you, they're cursed. You must learn to identify folks with that Abrahamic blessing. People who have gotten to that place where they have become a blessing. Because when they become a blessing, then you need to understand all you got to do to tap into another level of blessing is to bless them. So, Elisha understood his purpose, and for years he stayed the course serving Elijah because he knew what God called him to.
New Ebenezer Tabernacle Apostolic,
where everyone is a minister and love is real.